Hey, y'all. Hey, welcome back to my page, y'all. Welcome to the replay. How are you? My name is Amy from A to Z Designs. When you hop on, if you don't see a red box right there, that just means you're catching the replay, y'all. And you can just come on in and do all the things. Comment the keyword. I'm going to tell you all about our project tonight. How is everybody doing? We're doing the truck. We are doing the truck. The chunky truck cutout is back in the house, and we're going to do it tonight. So, let me know when you hop on by telling me, let's do something fun. Tell me what your favorite color is. Okay? Let's do that. Tell me what your favorite color is. All right, so I'm going to open this up. I'm introducing y'all to the chalk box. Now, I know I did it a couple nights ago, but I'm going to show you all the things that you are going to get in this chalk box that's over 60% off, y'all. Just saying. Let me go find myself because my computer stopped working and all the things. So, hi, friends. This truck, check it out. It is like wood, grainish, whatever. Keyword is truck, by the way. In case I forgot to mention that. But it is chunky. Let me tell you how chunky it is. Okay. 3/4 of an inch. Not quite an inch. All right. So in the chalk box, you're going to get this transfer. Woo. Okay. And you're going to get this one. 4 trucks. 4 trucks, and we're gonna use let's bust out. Let's use the accessories tonight, y'all. You are also gonna get this box, which is don't need that. We're gonna use one of these and one of those. Just don't know which one yet, depending on which part of the transfer we use. Okay? Yes, make sure when you hop on, you tell me what your favorite color is. Let me know. Okay? All right, so I'm going to put these over here to the side because we need all the room we can possibly get tonight. So let me scoot you back and let's begin. What is up, my people? Y'all, do you like seeing me multiple times a day? Because I'm like having the time of my life. Like, for real. Okay? So, I'm thinking we're going to roll with the new truck tonight that's right here. We're going to just open this up. Now, let me show you how I open up my transfer. So, on each transfer, there is like a little fold. Okay, do y'all see that? And there's a line right here that is sticky. So that fold or flap or whatever sticks to the bigger section. Okay, so you see how I just, let me try that again. Let me show you that again. Okay, good, Kimberly. I grab a section and I just see how I'm crawling my fingers across the transfer. At the same time, I'm pulling it away so that this part that I've already lifted up doesn't lay back down. I know some of y'all are probably like, lady, we do not need to know how to open up these little bags that these transfers come in. But gosh darn it, y'all, sometimes these give me trouble. So I'm showing you my tips and tricks. So hit the heart button if you appreciate it. Okay? All right. I know somebody out there loves it. Hi. Hi, guys. Yay. Yes, so the glow in the dark on the bathroom mirror is pretty darn awesome. All right, so then I just take it out. I am going to keep this. I'm going to set that aside, and I am immediately going to write back on this. The other night I showed you that some of the transfers have like a yellow backer sheet so you can tell the difference. This is one that did not make the cut, okay? And I'm going to dry this so it does not... I know, Barbara. So it doesn't smear. It's hard to, y'all are, it's insane. We're going 90 miles an hour and I'm having the time of day. And it's only day 2 on this job, y'all. The boys have seen the mirror and they love it. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, good, Barbara. Thank you so much. They can be stubborn, right? Bambi, you have to go watch them back and watch my midday live. You know, we're trying to get a schedule of things, but we'll get there, right? Okay, so there are cut lines on this. See these lines all over this transfer? That is so that you can cut it apart. Now, I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do. I think it's appropriate that we do, well, I don't know. Let's do the fall. Okay. We'll do the fall. We'll do the farmer's market. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to just put my thumb in between the transfer and the backer sheet. And we're just going to slide these transfer trimmers all the way across. Okay. So I'm going to use this pattern. I'm going to use this, and I'm going to use this, and I'm going to use this. I'm going to use a lot of it. Darn it. Okay. So let me go up there. Then I'm going to cut it here. You know what? We're just going to cut the whole thing. Y'all hear that noise? Is that soothing to y'all? It sounds like a bug that's about to like zip out of here, take off, or has already taken off. All right, so I'm gonna lay this back down just like so. We're gonna come over here and we're gonna slice this one. We've already done this one. Did we do this one? No, we need to do this one. Ooh, y'all hear that? Okay, so let's do this one. Okay, we did that one. We're definitely going to need the truck. This is like the new wave truck, right? No, Vivian, we did a transfer on the mirror. You'll have to go back and watch. It is the spookiest Halloween transfer. Y'all know me. Like, I like the cutesy Halloween. Zach likes the spooky. He's like, you should go put this skull and glow in the dark on that mirror for your daytime live. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Okay, let's go. It gives you the willies, yes. Okay, so I think we cut it all. 2, 3, 4. All right, so I'm gonna teach you a little bit of something. Let me see if I can show you this. All right, and if you can see it. Do you see A1 right there? Right there. And then do you see A2 right there? And then you have this registration mark. What that is telling me is that you're going to put A1 down first. Okay, so I'm going to grab this. And we are going to make sure our truck is going the right direction. And okay, hear me out on this. Normally, brand new transfer, you want to fuzz. Normally, second time, third time, fourth time, fifth time, probably want to fuzz. Y'all, notice how much silk screen is in this transfer. In other words, notice where you can see me through the silk screen. That right there has absolute no stickiness to the back. Meaning, all of these lines right here that are like the tealish color are sticky, okay? I mean, we can play it safe and just fuzz it once. However, do not over fuzz this because you're relying on those itty bitty lines that have sticky to hold this transfer in place on your surface, okay? So I fuzzed it once, okay? Y'all can breathe now. I wasn't going to, but just note that that is the case. Okay? Now, on the cutout, I'm going to show you that you don't even need to worry about the registration marks because they're not touching. See that? They're not even touching the surface. The registration marks are simply there. Where's the other one? Right there. Right here. So like if you were going to put this on a flat surface like a chalkboard, you could add some paste to that and then line up the second one and then take off that registration mark so that you know where to put it. Okay? All right. I don't even know what I'm doing. This box also comes with every single one of these colors. You get 9 paste packets, y'all. This entire set is $168, but you're going to get it today for $65. While supplies last. You get all of these colors. All of those. So, do I have my stuff ready? Heck no. Are you kidding? Papaya, bark, camel, eucalyptus, what other color? Bark. I'm not going to do any shimmers. What do y'all think about these colors? I think we're good, right? Now, we just got to figure out what we're going to do because this is going to be majority of the color. Okay? This is just going to be some additional detail. So, should we do brown truck? Let's do a brown truck. I don't know. Hi, Daleen. I don't know what it's going to look like, y'all, but we're about to find out. Okay, so this is chalk in paste form. I'm kind of stirring it up here in the jar, and I'm just going to wipe off the excess. Okay, so remember, this is going to be the majority of what you see. This right here, because there's so much silk screen, we're pushing our paste through that silk screen. Okay? Hi, friends. Truck is the key word. Go get your truck chalk box. 2 transfers, 4 trucks. All the accessories, 9 paste packets, 5 color trays, and a mini squeegee for over 60% off, y'all. Several of you have purchased it, so thank you so much. You are not going to be disappointed. The new transfer alone that they've updated for me is worth it. Because you can put this truck on a t-shirt. We're going to put the truck on a round. All the things. All right, so I'm just taking this all the way across, picking up the excess as I go. And then we're going to take our squeegee and slide the rest of that right into the jar. Okay, I'm going to check my fingers. I already have it on my fingers. Go figure. Now we're going to just lift this up. Oh, look. Look at the magic. So it started like this. From this to that. Y'all, look at that truck. How stinking cute is that truck? Holy moly. Now, you could have gotten real detailed with a bunch of different colors on here, but I am pressed for time tonight, y'all, because I'm teaching a class with one of my team members here for our Chalkateur team. So, we're doing something simple and cute. Okay? Isn't that cute? I know you had a brown truck. Yes, it does, Stephanie. It fits the cutouts. And you can only buy all of this, y'all, if you get the truck chalk box. That's the only way to get it. Which, again, it's an awesome deal. Like I said, over 60% off. Like, that's amazing of a deal. And it's while supplies last. So once it's gone, it's gone. Once everybody gets their trucks, peace out, truck. Okay, all right, so I'm going to flip it over, sticky side up. I have no idea. It looks like somebody took scissors to this board eraser. Sticky side up. Hold the transfer in place with your other hand. And just take that board eraser and wipe it across. Okay, and then you're going to just take this paper towel, and just wipe off all of that dirty water. Okay? Just like so. Move this over here. Then what I'm going to do is simply lay it right here on the backer sheet where it started. Okay? And I'm going to just make sure that it is somewhat straight. And then I can go back and fix it later. Now we're going to grab the second piece to this. This is, please hold, A2. You'll see that? A2. Okay? So I'm going to place this on the fuzzing cloth and we're going to dry our brown truck. Thanks, Shannon! Linda owns a red pickup. Corrine, we have quite a few on our team. Quite a few. So, Colleen, that is not a stupid question, girlfriend. There is no such thing as stupid questions here. I would never recommend using anything except for the products that I sell that coordinate with this. So, the chalk paste, we have an ink form, and we also have etching cream that we just released. I would never recommend using chalk paint or acrylic or really any other products on this because I can't guarantee you that you're going to get all of that out of the transfer 100%. Like you saw me clean that. I can't guarantee you that. Okay, but great question. Cindy had a gray. Tony, it is fabulous. Yes, Vivian, you got it, girl. You got it, girl. Mitzi, comment truck. Hi, Penny. What's up, girl? I don't know, Shanna, if the transfer works on the Dollar Tree trucks. The truck I'm using is specifically for this transfer. It fits it perfectly. But if you want to check it out, just comment the word truck. Go check your messages. If you are new here, first of all, welcome. And check your message request if you can't find it. Okay? You are very welcome. Okay. So we have layer 1 done. Okay? Now, we are going to put we're going to put a sticky transfer on top of this. Okay? So anytime that you are layering and you have paint, if you have paste or ink in between that, you certainly want to wax it. Okay, so in the supply list, when you comment truck, I put the chalk box, but I also put some additional accessories like a fuzzing cloth, wax. I put the dryer. I put a squeegee. If you wanted a bigger squeegee, that is there. But you can remove those extra things and just get the box if you want. Okay. But also, don't forget to shop our What's New section because there's a lot of stuff there. All right, so now we have to figure out what we're going to put in on what color. Okay, so this section has a lot more stickiness. So this one, you definitely want to fuzz well. Okay. Thanks, Kim. Hey, Debly. Did you like your personalized box of goodies today? All right, so I'm just making sure that this is waxed well because I don't want it to pick up my paste that's already right here, okay? And then we got to figure out what colors. I'm thinking eucalyptus, y'all, for this. And this lines up perfectly. Like, without a doubt. Like, holy cow. Woo-woo! Okay. So we're good there. So really, we only have to worry about certain pieces, okay? Yes, Penny, right? If she didn't use this, these products on the transfers, yes, that will happen for sure. And then people will come crying to me, and it will not be a good conversation. All right, so let me grab another squeegee. All right. Do you wash your fuzzing cloth? Yes. I put it in the washer and I put it in the dryer. Pretty sure I've done it on cold and hot water. Honestly, y'all, I don't even know what my washer is set at. All I know is that I love doing laundry because I like having everybody having clean clothes to wear, but I don't know what it's set at. So, sorry, family, if your stuff shrunk. I've been doing it like that for years. So either they haven't said anything or I'm doing it the right way. Okay, so we put eucalyptus all over this just to make sure that we get all the pieces, okay? So I'm going to lift this up. Oh my gosh, y'all. Look at the truck. It reminds me of like a candy bar that's mint chocolate. Look how stinking cute that is. And y'all, just use your imagination with your colors, okay? Have fun with it. Do all the things. That's so cute. All right, so I'm going to spray this really quick over here. I am just going to wipe it down, spray it again, and then I'm going to leave it right here because I will clean that later. Okay, I am going to spray it though. All right, so we're going to set this aside. Now, we're going to decorate our little, whatchamacallit. This goes on our accessory piece, okay? I know. Kelly. It does. It reminds me of those Andy's mints or whatever you get from Olive Garden. That's what it reminds me of, like, or something. What is it, y'all? Chocolate mint. Something. Okay. So I'm going to just turn this over and we're just going to slap this on here. And what do you know? It fits perfectly on our little wooden block. Holy smokes, y'all. Go grab this. It's over 60% off. Do not wait. All right, so now I got to figure out what colors to put on this. Maybe we'll just do camel. I don't know. Andy's mints, maybe? Yeah. Thanks, Debbie. Okay, so this was, my whole color scheme was not planned. But guess what, y'all? We're just having fun. This may not be for you as far as the colors. I mean, if it was up to me, I'd do a black, white, gray truck. But I'm just having fun showing you different things. The colors that I am using are the paste packets you get with the chalk box. So just keep that in mind. Okay, so I'm going to just slide all that off, slide it into my jar. We're going to peel this off. Boom. Okay, so now we have this. We need to clean later. Is Zach on? Come here, sir. Spray that. Okay, now we have to do our little accessory piece. So we're going to do the pumpkins. So let me grab them. Oh, and I did not cut them, y'all. What is the problem? Okay, so we're done with this. Now we're going to fuzz this little piece. And it is going to go on this one that has more of, I think, the spiky look. Oh, this is so cute. Now, you can paint the shapes, the actual wood part, if you wanted to, before you chalk on them, and then do a different color on top, right? Yay. The new quarter starts
I told you I was off
October 1st. I'm sorry, I was talking to them when you interrupted me. What did you say?
You interrupted me. I was off limits tonight, I told you.
At 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Oh!
It's 8 o'clock on the East Coast time.
Here comes Smart Alec.
What'd you need?
I guess he hasn't been watching after all.
No, I was petting.
All right. What other color comes in this? Bark eucalyptus. Let's add some camel. with our, so I'm going to grab a multi-tool. Okay, what is that? Oh, that's a gourd. So let's do our gourd and camel. We're going to get real creative right here, y'all. Okay. And then we're going to grab our other gourd. I think it's a gourd. Gourds aren't as round as pumpkins, right? I don't think that was a gourd. These are not pumpkins. Tomatoes. An eggplant. Onions. I think those are onions. What is that? Guess what? We're just going to go with it. It is what it is. We're just going to pretend. We're just going to pretend. That looks like a pumpkin, right? Okay. This is awesome. This is my project. Darn it. I can do whatever I want. That is not a pumpkin. Y'all, this is quite comical.
You can do whatever you like.
Did you hear that, Zach? These are like onions and tomatoes. Yes, these. Oh, yeah, veggie truck for farmer's market.
It's a harvest.
Oh, guess what? Here in my town, this is the color of the veggies.
Those are some bad veggies.
That's what the color they would look at if they were in our backyard. I can't keep anything.
Yeah, they'd be all black and burnt and crispy.
Okay, so we're gonna just say, we need some yellow in here, don't we?
Some saffron.
No, we need some shimmer harvest because that's the color.
Whoa!
I wasn't gonna do shimmer.
Look at this. I'm impressed.
All right, let's put this tomato in shimmer harvest.
It's called the golden tomato, and
is there such a thing?
There is now.
Okay, I am so
Best project ever since you used shimmer on it.
Oops. Hey, y'all, anybody out there judging me that wants to correct me, move along, right? It's my way right now, or the highway for me, right? Okay, let's just go in with some bark. We're making these fall colors. Darn it. That is hilarious. Hey, kind of looks like it, right? It's fall. Holy cow. Leave it up to me. All right. So in other words, make sure you know what you're chalking because, you know, prime example. Orange bell pepper. See, there we go. Okay, so let me close all these because we're done, y'all, and I'm going to show you what it looks like to have veggies in the color of fall colors.
You can even pull your one you did down last year and show them the one you did last year, too.
Yeah, I don't know where that is.
It's right there behind you. That was your one last year.
Oh, over here? Yeah, so this is, here's a fall one. I did this last year. This is the old truck transfer that you will get. But that is another take on it, as well as Mod Podge. But let me show you my 2023 take on this bad boy. Okay, just wait. Ready, go. Here's that. Here is the truck. Here's our fall veggies. Okay. Oh my gosh, y'all. Either way, that's stinking cute. So hit the heart button. Comment the word truck. Make sure you get this. Like I said, you can save over 60% off on this entire box. Don't do that. But look at our veggies. Is that a pepper? That should be green. Onions should be, what, purple or green? Anyways, y'all have fun with it. Don't drop it. I'll see you later, okay? Bye, friends. Have a good night.